Alright, welcome back to More Than Peachy's Gaming. I'm your host, Mune. Today we are on day 2 of World of Final Fantasy Maxima's DLC on the PlayStation 4. Why I'm calling it day 2 is because this is day 2 of New Game Plus. So day 1 we did a large spew of play, which ended up being about 3 hours long. If you want to find out exactly how that was different, go check out my first video. Another note is we are playing on the Nightmare difficulty, which has given the Mirages a hell of a lot more HP. Way more than what they probably should have, but I'm still pretty much rather early on and one-shotting almost everything in the game. We did find out that in the tutorial, there are certain limitations that you can and cannot do. The battles where you're not supposed to win, it doesn't matter if you win or not, it still claims that you didn't. Battles where you're supposed to lose, or not lose, do something specific, like not kill something, it won't let you kill it, so, which is a plus. And it makes you actually capture some prisms, and I wasn't too happy about that because I was like, I don't want these in my inventory. So we're gonna go ahead and jump right back in.
World of Final Fantasy.
I don't know what that is, or that. What's that all about? Okay, so that, I think that might be an error on how this functions. I got a secret ticket. I don't know what a secret ticket is, but... Okay, I already had all of these. I don't know what a secret memory is. Oh, there's a mini adventure in the girls' tea room. Okay, awesome. Maybe it's because I got so far in the story last time. But yeah, we're just going to go ahead and start wandering through this area, which is the Pirate Glow Forest. Oops. And I finally figured out something kind of important. So when I was looking at my abilities, I was like, okay, what does Read Ahead do? It's a passive ability that greatly decreases enemy encounters. I did not know this. So that's why I'm flying through this game so quickly. I'm actually going to take it off, because I don't think I need it. I'm just going to put a Libra Mirror Jewel on. Because I don't need to have my encounters reduced. I think that's too unfair. That way, I can also kind of look around to see if there's actually any new Mirages, which I think I got them all, but you never know with this game. Take the path to my left. I think I missed the path. Oops. Alright, see, that's a little bit more like it, getting into battles.
This won't take long.
No kid gloves for you.
They'll still go very fast.
Did it!
That wasn't so bad.
Sure is that if they're mode, I don't just miss them because...
Whoa! How are we supposed to get past these vines?
What's this symbol? That's That's one of Inna Crow's the patented sizzle symbols.
She got it patented?
That's your cue to the bring along a mirage that's learned the sizzle ability. And if you don't have a mirage with the sizzle ability just yet, you're sure to find one close by, so keep looking.
Uh-huh.
Whoa.
Nice!
Yeah.
Oh, please, piece of
Don't
cake.
let your guard down, just...
Oh yeah!
So, I'm still getting really cool items as I walk through.
I
really
know.
love this.
How high up are we? I wonder what would happen if we jumped.
Hey, why don't you find out?
Go on, we're the waiting.
I'll pass.
Okay. Oh, what the hell?
Let's make this quick.
Do your worst.
Okay!
There, on them.
Yeah!
Oh, great!
Clear out all of the Murkriffs as I find them, rather than trying to come back for them.
Huh? What's that light? I'm ready when you are.
Oh, please, piece of cake. Not done yet! All right!
Oh yeah!
Ocean.
This won't take long.
No kid gloves for you. Come on!
Well, that ought to do it.
Oh, great!
Don't let your guard down just because we're stronger.
Sorry, but this might not end well for you.
Ha!
Yeah!
Predictable.
Sorry, but this might not end well for you.
Let's make this quick. Okay!
Well, that ought to do it.
Oh, yeah!
Alright, so I have two choices here, which I'm gonna go ahead.
Rain,
path.
my legs are about to fall off.
Talking about it only makes it worse. But you do have a point. I guess this is wearing me down.
Oh, wouldn't it be great if the mirages in our stacks could just carry us around?
Oh, come on. It's not that simple.
You can hitch a ride on your mirages, as long as they've learned the joyride ability.
We can?
Dude, yes! Oh, please, piece of
Don't
cake.
let your guard down just because we're stronger.
Man, this is taking a while.
This is it! All right!
Predictable.
I think I made it. Yep. Okay. Oh, might as well. Love this guy.
This won't take long.
No kid gloves for you.
So, looking at him, pretty
wasn't so bad.
And there are no random battles in this section of this forest because it's supposed to be made like a maze. Isn't that crazy how that works? Alright, so we're up. I just keep on looking at the map because sometimes this can be kind of a maze.
Let's make this quick.
Do your worst. You did it!
To the next thing. So going up here to the forest lake. I don't understand why they made a save point back there. This is just right here. I think the previous save point is just kind of redundant. Sure, I'll save. All right.
That's the beautiful.
Wait a sec. I know I've seen that before. But where? I can't remember.
Giants traveling with a mirage? It seems clear. The two of you are not from Grimoire.
I totally forgot about hiding.
Yeah, we kind of forgot to shrink down too.
What's your name? You know, that staff.
My name is Yuna. Are you heralds? Have more of you been sent to plague us? Your kind have brought enough chaos into this world already. Be gone now from Grimoire. You have no place here.
I don't understand it. Why is she so mad at us?
Yeah, Lon. What did you do to her anyway?
What did I do? Why is it my fault?
Predictable.
The way you use mirages. Only Lusfarna ever held such power over them. Tell me, who are you?
Huh? Lusfarna, you said? But that's our... mother.
Hey, you're right. That was her name. Listen, you wouldn't happen to know this, Lusfarna.
Let me show you something.
That's the earring. The same one Mom used to wear.
What? Then it's her?
Right. I knew I recognized it. The ornament on Yuna's staff.
Roughly 100 years ago, a champion from another world saved Grimoire. Her name was Lusfarna.
Huh? Mom did that? But 100 years.
It doesn't make sense. Mom's a champion? And this is some kind of monument to her?
So, you keep saying that Lady Luce was your mother. Again, may I ask who you are?
Well,
No memory? That is strange.
do you think you might be able to tell us a little more about Lady Luce? We'd appreciate anything at all.
I'm sorry. I only know the common legends. The ones Grimoire's people have grown up with.
Fine. We'll take anything.
Sometime around a century ago, the world of Grimoire was nearly destroyed by a being that has come to be known as the Demon Dyad. Lusfarna prevented this by creating the Ultima Gate, a bridge to salvation from which she summoned 3 heralds straight from the realm of the gods. Thus, she became Grimoire's champion.
That definitely sounds like something out of mythology.
Bridging the gap between worlds is a serious accomplishment. She must have been amazing.
That she was. But sadly, even though she managed to save the world from the Demon Dyad,
Huh?
the heralds, all 3 of them chose to remain here in Grimoire. And one of them is now Brandalus, King of Bahamut.
Huh? But Bahamut? That's the Federation that attacked Cornelia.
Yes. After they finished saving the world, Brandalus and the others harnessed a legion of new mirages and slowly took control of Grimoire's lands, building a powerful federation.
Legion of New Mirages. Lon, you don't think there's any connection to the ones we lost, do you?
What? That's not possible. We're talking about 100 years ago.
But where have we been? Ninewood Hills, which Enna Crow told us, was a world without time. Right, Tama?
Right there you are! Compared to other worlds, the concept of time there is, let's say, more than a little bit the unusual. So, if you want to know just how long you were there, there's really the no way to measure.
Dude, what?
If you don't mind my asking, whatever happened to Lady Luce? After the heralds came?
Unfortunately, we don't know for sure. Some say summoning the heralds was an act that cost her her life, while others say she lives as a prisoner in the herald's castle, her freedom lost forever.
Prisoner?
What? Well then, where can we find this castle?
I wish I could help, but I don't know where to find it. Not just me. No one. Not even the soldiers in their army. They say Brandalus keeps its whereabouts a secret.
Huh? How do you hide a big honking castle?
Hey, take it easy. Come on. It's a legend. Are you really gonna get all worked up over something carved on a rock? They share the same name. That doesn't automatically have to mean they're the same person.
Well, yeah, maybe not. But you can't try and tell me this is just a coincidence.
Would you listen? All the stuff we're remembering? Like Mom's name? What if it turns out none of it is true? But I guess there's no point in telling Lon that.
What is it already?
Oh, just forget it.
If it's Bahamut that you're after, you should start in one of the Federation's member states and do your asking around there. Saronia lies further north. I believe they just joined the Federation.
What?
Dude, what? But I thought Saronia was the place we're going to.
Then Princess Sarah must not have known.
Oh well, we've already made it this far.
Yeah. We wouldn't be very good emissaries if we turned back now. And we did promise to ask about the League of S.
I'm real sorry I raised my voice at you. I know you were trying to help us out, so thanks.
No, I should be sorry for attacking you. It was wrong to accuse you of being something you're clearly not. To get to Saronia, you will need to pass through a frigid place called Icicle Ridge. If you have mirages who can use fire magic, you may find your passage considerably easier. Again, it shall be Ragnarok, a battle initiated by new champions, and yet, to whose salvation?
You're beyond salvation. An illusion. Well, no matter. A chase is more to my liking. I tire of simply waiting.
Huh?
What's up, sis?
Oh, it's probably nothing. I just had this strange feeling. Kind of familiar, but also kind of scary. Chapter 6. Solace from the Ice.
I'm freezing my butt off out here.
No kidding. Hey, let's take shelter at that inn there.
once in a while. Welcome to Charlotta's Solace.
So much warminess.
Oh, hello there. Would it be okay if we rest here for a little bit?
Sure. The Solace wouldn't be much of an inn if we turned away freezing travelers.
Thank goodness.
Oh, we don't see very many giants these days.
What? Lon, what are you...
Whoops. Oh. She doesn't really seem all that shocked.
Oh. Well, I'm sure some folks would make a fuss. But I remember a time when giants wouldn't warrant a second look. It's only lately your kind has truly gotten scarce. But even then, I doubt anyone's eyes have been popping out.
Well, now that you mention it, I guess not.
Don't give it a second thought. Everyone is welcome under my roof. Although it would help if you did a little shopping before you go on your merry way.
Good idea. I wonder if she's got anything to keep us warm. That would help. Ooh, is this for warming up?
Oh, this looks nice and toasty.
Excuse me, how much do you want for this?
Wait a sec. Tell me you're not planning to cross the ice fields.
We kinda have to get to Saronia.
Forget it, don't even bother. Making the trip at this time of year would be difficult enough on its own. But for a while now, the ridge has been overrun by nasty mirages. No traveler is safe. Giant or Lilikin, you would be torn right to pieces.
Oh yeah? We can handle some mirages. You can just point us right at those suckers.
Huh?
Oh, you see, we're Mirage Keepers. And we're actually on a journey right now to gather as many of them as we can. Right?
Yes, sirree! Oh, wow! We have had a lot of guests over the years, but you two are definitely my first ever Mirage Keepers.
Excuse me? Sorry to intrude. My name is Raffia. You see, I've been stuck here in the inn for a while now, because of all the mirages in Icicle Ridge.
Raffia, are you certain about this?
Yes. I've made up my mind.
Don't give me that look. I won't stop you. Honestly. Hey, Mirage Keepers.
Huh?
Yes?
You did say you're on your way to Saronia, right?
That's right.
In fact, you might say that we're on a mission of sorts for Cornelia. So we can't stay here long.
Good grief. I must be the only one around here with a lick of sense. Okay, fine, you win. But at least take along the Warlock's warmer. In exchange, I want you to let Raffia here go along on the trip with you. She knows a bit of white magic. You can't say no to that.
Charlotta.
Hey, no skin off my nose.
Or mine. Besides, if she can use white magic, she'd really be doing us a favor.
Great! Everybody wins!
So, if that's settled, why not rest up before you go?
If you have any mirages that...
Yep.
Normally I would have charged you through the roof for that Warlock's warmer. Just so you know.
Oh, the cold doesn't seem half as bad now. Thank you, magic warmer thingy.
You're right. I think we'll be able to cross the ice now.
Saronia, here we come!
Is that the ridge they were talking about?
It looks like the icicles have formed a bridge across the ravine.
There's only one way to Saronia, and that's through this ridge.
Is that the mirages she mentioned?
Stay close to us, Refia. Okay?
Okay.
Oh, it melted! Thanks, Sizzle!
Thanks indeed. Let's keep going. Don't let your guard down just because we're stronger.
Sorry, but this might not end well for you.
Yikes! How are we supposed to get any traction? There's no way to turn mid-slide. We'll need to plan ahead. I'm ready when you are.
Oh, please, piece of cake. Nice!
Victory!
Gotta love those item drops. Items.
What the?
Look out! Let's make this quick.
Do your worst.
Okay!
Yeah!
Oh yeah! Must have been those nasty mirages Charlotta warned us about.
We can't seem to imprison them. This will be tricky. Do your worst.
I'm ready when you are.
Take this! All right!
Predictable.
Hey, no fair!
Ah! What? I've got this.
You did it!
Good job.
You won't know what hit you.
Ladies and dummies first. Victory!
Ugh. We rack up on all these really great items. Squishy Sparky.
All these wolves.
Must be a pack. They're not going to leave us alone unless we show their leader who's boss.
Right. Let's go find that scruff ball and turn him into a nice scruffy prismarium. That was a good fight.
Oh yeah!
What? Hey, stop running!
They certainly like giving us a hard time.
Gimme, gimme! If you're not sure which's the way to go, don't be afraid to look at the map and to get your bearings.
I'm gonna make sure I got this.
If you're not sure which...
Yeah.
If you're not sure which's the way to go, don't be afraid to look at the map and to get your bearings.
Wow, really? Okay.
He's huge!
Is that the Mirage's leader?
Good! Let's go after him!
I'm ready when you are.
Oh, please, piece of cake.
Okay!
We did it!
That wasn't so bad.
Let's see. New Game Plus is pretty fine. I'm just kind of rolling around on the ice. I forgot how to solve this one. Let's see. Let's take a look here. Alright, I figured out what I'm doing. Oh, come on. Whee! Okay, I'm going about this wrong. Okay, I'm having a hell of an issue with this one. Oh. Did I really not bring around the Seraphone? Let's see. Which one weighs the most? I wonder if I got an earth resistor. Really? We're not heavy enough and we don't have enough earth resistance. Damn it. Go figure. You mean I don't have another Seraphone on me? Damn it.
Oh, please, piece of
Don't
cake.
let your guard down just because we're stronger.
Forgot there was a switch up here. I'll come back. Oh, hey, look, a save point right here. Access prison case. Need something that's heavy and earth resistant. Don't need you anymore, Red Dragon. Actually. Size. What do I got for large size earth resistant? Oops. I mean, it's 75. It's not bad. That's also 75. Is it heavy? It's weight of 7 compared to that. So yeah, I'm gonna go ahead and take a Titan. So when we add them up, we'll have the 75 plus nothing plus 50. The weight will be 7 plus the 4, which is 11, plus 1, which is 12. It'll be more than enough. Yeah, I don't need that much weight. I just grabbed whatever. Didn't want to take the sandworms because they get a little weird. Like to keep them in the same level bracket. Also, who thought this was a good idea for a Switch?
Sorry, but this might not end well for you.
Let's make this quick.
All right.
Oh yeah!
Don't let your guard down just because we're stronger.
Sorry, but this might not end well for you.
They have a lot of health.
Predictable.
Nah. Got stuck there for a second. Alright, moving on. So much easier getting through this place once you break that. Alright, gonna go ahead and access the case again. I don't need Titan in my party anymore. I'm gonna go ahead and grab Yojimbo again.
We got you now, Furface!
Lon, wait!
Huh?
I don't want to get wolfed down!
I don't believe it. Did the wolves lure us here?
No way!
What is it, sis?
Could it be? These wolves have more brains than you?
Where did that come from? That's Cold pointing at me every time something goes wrong.
Yeah, well, in Icicle Ridge, do as the icicles do.
An icicle is the point.
What?
Guys, maybe you should save it?
Okay, that does it. I'll show you which one of us has more brains.
That's what I'm scared of.
We already know who's the smarter.
Hey!
Come on!
That's the craziness. It has a lot of health.
All right!
Victory!
A lot of great items to drop.
Okay, that was fun.
Well, that's the one way to do it.
Refia, are you okay?
Yes, I'm fine. Thank you. Once we're out of here, Saroni is just a skip away.
Oh, please, piece of
Don't
cake.
let your guard down just because we're stronger. That wasn't so bad.
Sorry, but this might not end well for you.
Let's...
No trouble at all.
Oh, yeah!
Alright, going in.
No kid gloves for you.
This won't take long. Did it!
Oh, wait!
Alright, it's taken care of. Go to the next place. It's kind of a wonderful look on how they really treated this game in separating on how different terrains are around.
Now, go for it!
No trouble at all.
Victory!
was a good fight.
All right!
Okay, so now we're up to the ice region. So this is one of the new Murkrips to this game. I already have the Mirage in it though, so this is Devil Wolf?
Sorry, but this might not end well for you.
Let's make this quick.
No, the weird unicorn looking thing. Honini, sorry. So.
Victory!
Alright, I think this is actually a good spot to actually go and read the World of FF Apocrypha 2 and 3, mainly because it's right here, and it's a little bit quieter here. 11 pages long. Dreams of the Crystals. The giant crystal turns slowly in a void of absolute darkness. Crystal appears at once, solid and brittle. A faint sound, like glass being ground, can be heard as tiny shards break away from it. A bespectacled, chestnut-eyed young man pinches one of the shards between his fingers and smiles. After studying it for a time, he places it in the somewhat large teacup he holds in his other hand. As the shard sinks into the cup, the young man takes another shard between his fingers, studies it, and places it into the cup. The young man repeats the ritual over and over, seemingly elated by the drudgery. This is because he sees worlds within the shards. In one world, a floating academy of warriors traveling through the skies. In another, a young man with a giant sword was locked in a mortal struggle against a man who had once been hailed as a hero. Other worlds had their own tales, such as a ring of time spanning 2 millennia, a spiral of 600 million, a tragic war in which espers are used as instruments of destruction, a world covered in mist, the battle of the warriors of dawn, a summoner struggle against a cataclysmic foe, a war between machines and the king of the espers, and so forth. The young man collected these worlds into his teacup with genuine joy and enthusiasm. Suddenly, the chimes of a clock echo through the darkness. The young man's attention is drawn by the sound, and as he turns around, he sees a giant grandfather clock bound in chains. A small girl is standing silently next to it, with eyes closed. She appears slightly younger than the young man, with her beautiful silver hair tied into 2 large pigtails. As if to validate her existence in the darkness, the girl takes a small breath and slowly opens her eyes. Time. A single word uttered to the young man brings a slight smile to his face. He knows exactly how to reply. Yes, alright, I think that's about enough. The young man begins to walk toward the girl, cradling the teacup in his hands. But then, suddenly, as if he noticed something, he looks toward here. "What's the matter?" the girl asks quizzically, with her head cocked to one side. The young man replies, "I wonder if someone is looking at us, like how I look into the shards." After a moment of puzzlement, the girl responds with a chuckle, "Yes, maybe." The girl then throws a smile toward here, then promptly looks into the teacup presented to her. Scintillating shards of light whirl within the teacup, as if engaged in a mystical dance. "You collected quite a lot. It's still not enough. You're too greedy." After taunting the young man playfully, the girl continues to speak. "The dream of a world, an illusion of a world of fantasy." The young man nods with a smile and begins to walk again. "Now let's get some rest before he returns." Where does he come from? Who knows? Some things are better left unknown. Maybe you're right. The two walk toward the clock. The clock chimes again, and suddenly the young man and girl are gone, as if they never existed, and slowly the world returns to darkness. The tale of the young man and girl. So, if you don't know exactly what that refers to, it refers to the many Final Fantasies in this game. Each of the worlds that we're looking at were the actual games. So, kind of interesting. Let's go ahead and take a look at Apocrypha 3. This one is 30 pages long, so be ready for the long haul. 109th Junker Brigade Part 1. The chimes of the clock tower in the center of town ring through the streets, reliably informing the townspeople of the important times of the day. As the sun slowly begins to sink into the horizon, its rays enter through a window, painting the room inside red. By the window, a curious fox-like creature donning a light blue ribbon sleeps soundly, letting out a quiet snore and a little bit of drool. After hearing the chimes and sensing the red light of the sun, the little fox opens her eyes and wipes the drool from her face. Then, as if she forgot something gravely important, her jaw drops to the floor. How could it be this late? This is the very bad. With that, the little fox bolts from the windowsill toward her master's bed, her fluffy tail wagging as she sails through the air. "Master, it's time to get up. Hurry." Blam! Because the little fox was so anxious to wake up the woman she referred to as Master, her tiny body collides with the sleeping woman's face. A rude awakening indeed. "Ah, Master, please wake up." The little fox persists in pleading with the woman, now somewhat awake and holding her face in pain. "Ow!" The tall, slender woman waddles out of bed, still holding her face, which, though slightly maimed, is quite beautiful. Her long silver locks are accented by a single hair standing upright, which also takes nothing away from her overall beauty. What does somewhat distract the eye is a badly bandaged injury that spans from her right shoulder to her hips, or to the tips of her fingers. "I'm sorry, Master. Master, it's already twilight." With her still drowsy mind unable to completely process the fox's words, the woman looks out the window, then checks the clock on the table. Then the horrible realization hits. Tama. Why didn't you wake me up earlier? Well, I the kind of dozed off. The communicator on the wall suddenly rings. Yes, sir, I'm awake. A man's sigh is heard from the handset. I had a feeling you might still be asleep, Lieutenant Roxanne. No, sir. I am all set to go. Well, in that case, head to the 9th District as scheduled. That is where Lord Lancelot will be today. The esteemed Knight of the Circle? Indeed, make sure that you pay the proper respect. Sir, yes, sir. After saluting toward the handset, the woman throws it in a random direction and begins to get dressed. Urgh! Of all of the days for a Knight of the Circle to come, there is no time now to contemplate what to wear. The stuffy military uniform will do, even though she was liberated from wearing it after being promoted to lieutenant. Master, you're the hair. It's still a mess, Tama warns her master as she is trying to bolt out the door. If a Knight of the Circle is coming, you have to look your best. There's no time. You take care of it on the way. After the little fox agrees to the task, Roxanne takes a day-old pizza she had left out on the table and rushes out the door. Her faithful servant follows suit, balancing a comb in her head. Logres, known to be the land of miracles, is the oldest kingdom in the land. At the top of its hierarchy sits the sorceress of light, Merlin, and the order of spell fencers known as the Order of the Circle. And through the bustle of Logres, at dusk, Roxanne bolts down the street with a pizza in her mouth. Upon her head is Tama craftily grooming her master's hair with a comb. Oi, Roxanne. Have a good day at work. The greeting comes from the owner of the inn where she always eats. Roxanne raises her hand in response. As the pizza in her mouth is preventing proper speech, a vegetable vendor now throws an apple at Roxanne as a gift. Roxanne catches the apple with one hand, and after swallowing the last of the pizza, shouts a word of thanks. Tama also bows her head in gratitude. Roxanne now munches on the apple she received as she approaches a large curve where the street starts sloping down. From there she can see the cemetery in the 9th District, her destination. Anxiety creeps in as she sees a column of soldiers standing by the entrance. Lord Lancelot is already there. Members of Roxanne's brigade are usually lax when waiting for her to arrive. To see them lined up in a rigid military formation is proof enough that the Knight of Circle has already arrived. Surmising that it would take too much time to make her way down the street, Roxanne jumps the fence at the curve and bolts toward a cliff that drops tens of meters down. Tama, do your thing. You got it, master. Tama, who has been busy combing all this time, now slowly closes her eyes, deploying threshold. Now the levitate. As Tama speaks the last word, a transparent halo envelops Roxanne. The little fox called Tama is actually Yurugu, a tribe of espers that has entered into a contract with Roxanne. Espers have the ability to create energy fields called thresholds, which, when deployed, can bring about various miracles. The miracle just performed by Tama is called Levitate, a spell that allows its target to float lightly in the air. Thanks to the miracle, Roxanne is able to float softly down to the bottom of the cliff. As Roxanne lands lightly on her feet. Tama hops off her head. Puff. The fox vanishes along with the halo. Having succeeded in making the shortcut, Roxanne now hurries toward the rendezvous at the cemetery. The brigade members are standing by the entrance in a single file. In front of them stands a figure that is clearly not of the same ilk. Clad in armor of white silver and a crimson cape, the figure holds a large sword and a chained scabbard. This is Lord Lancelot, Knight of the Circle. Do you always take such shortcuts? Lancelot asked playfully with a smile, as if amused by Roxanne's slightly panicked state. Because of this gentle demeanor, one would be tempted to speak casually to Lancelot, but a Knight of the Circle transcends all ranks in the Logresian army. Thus, discretion would be prudent, especially with Lancelot, who, as one man, is said to equal a legion of knights. The colonel had said numerous times that a previous slight against such a figure could not be rectified by ending just one career. Thus, after giving the traditional knight salute, Roxanne replies, "1,000 apologies, Lord Lancelot. Issues of a personal nature caused my tardiness." Roxanne is careful not to lie when she offers her excuse, as lying to a knight of Logres carries severe penalties. "There is no need for apologies, Lieutenant. You are just in time. Now take this." Lancelot hands Roxanne a necklace with a centerpiece shaped like a key. Roxanne takes the necklace differentially, with both hands, places it around her neck, then hides it underneath her garments. "Now I leave the rest to you." "Yes, my lord." Roxanne once again gives the knight salute, then internally breathes a sigh of relief. She was fortunate it was Lord Lancelot today. Another knight who may have been stricter about rules and regulations may not have let her off so easily. As the sun sets over the horizon, its rays soak the cemetery in crimson. As twilight draws to a close, Roxanne and her brigade's usual duties commence. Permission to use cubes is granted. Prepare to board. Aura. I think that's spoken oorah. At Roxanne's command, the brigade members all begin to move at once. They draw the arcane pistols holstered on their hips and fire at the ground. Cubes are said to be relics of an ancient civilization and are also known as eld boxes. They are cubical containers that, when infused with magical energy, can materialize their contents outside. However, as the average human cannot use magic, the standard procedure is to shoot the cube and its magical energy with an arcane pistol created by mages of the court. The cube, which launched from the pistol to the ground, puts forth a magical field of intricate patterns, and in this field materializes a Magitech armor, a somewhat bizarre-looking mechanical device standing 3.5 meters off the ground. Brigade members all materialize their obsidian-colored Magitech armors and board. Roxanne's Magitech armor, MA, is uniquely colored dark red. Possibly to distinguish her as a commander, it is codenamed Crimson Gear, and it is so labeled on its chassis. Roxanne climbs aboard Crimson Gear and addresses Lancelot. "Lord Lancelot, we will try our best not to trouble you but please stand by the last line of defense just in case. Indeed I will. With a flourish of his cape, Lancelot retreats to the back. It's time. Standard formation as always. Don't try to play hero just to impress Lord Lancelot. Hoorah! You got it, sister? Hey, don't call me that in front of Lord Lancelot. Laughter erupts within the brigade. Perhaps that is just what is needed to ease the tension. As the sun continues to set, shadows reach their peak length. The extraordinary is again about to take place on an otherwise ordinary day. Suddenly, a growing sound is heard from under the ground. One of the brigade members remarks, I don't think I'll ever get used to that sound. The growling changes to a high-pitched, shrill sound as the ground begins to rock open. Something is emerging. It's coming! A long, tubular object appears out of the ground. Dark, decaying matter spills out of the top of the tube. As the shrill sound intensifies, the entirety of the decaying, rusted mass makes its way out of the ground. Scholars of the kingdom have dubbed these inorganic creatures phantom vessels. This particular vessel is the Phantom Tank, a square-shaped juggernaut that shoots scattered projectiles from its long circular tube. To be continued in the 109th Junker Brigade Part 2. Okay, this is a hell of a lot of interesting. Basically, it's saying that based off of the information that we know from the game, that Anna Crow used to be part of a military division serving under, or in the Knights of the Circle. And that there were other people in that regiment, and that she had someone that was basically above her. So this is a really big deal. And very interesting, because then it almost seems like she wasn't always a person who was as dignified or respectable, like as a god. She was actually just an ordinary person. I'm just kind of, and her original name was Roxanne. At least that's what I'm implementing from this. So this is a big deal. Okay. And the Knights of the Circle were military, and they are from Logres, known as the Land of Miracles. And their leader, at the very top, is Sorceress of Light Merlin. So, this is kind of a big deal. I wonder what's going to happen when I find all of these, because I'm super curious. So, moving on. We're making it to Saronia Harbor.
Chapter 7. The Thane and the Knave.
Ooh, pretty.
Welcome to Saronia. Thank you for your help. I'm going to go see my uncle now. Take care.
What is it?
I just noticed the whole of the town seems to have a threshold around it.
Huh? Then does that mean there's a powerful mirage here in Saronia?
Very close. Keep an eye open.
Hey, what's the matter? I thought you'd gotten kind of quiet.
It's so cold! I thought it would be warmer in this town, but it isn't. Not at all. What'd I step on? I'm sorry.
You're such a weirdo. Why are you apologizing to a cat?
But you should have seen the look on its face. Scared the honk out of me.
Since it's our first time here, why don't we ask around and try to learn more about the place?
Sure.
Alright, I'm gonna go ahead and switch a Mirror Jewel real quick. I'm gonna go ahead and switch from Waterga to Thundaga. Find the damn thing. Oh, I have a second one? Oh, that's kind of cool. There it is. I'm going to switch this out for the treasure hunter Mirror Jewel, because we both have it, so why not? Alright, time to take a look around for stuff. Hey, look. Old journalist notes. Yay! Okay.
Can you believe it? If we raise our civic rank, we can spend the rest of our lives in a castle, wanting for nothing. I've got to get cracking on my own rank if I want to be an architect.
I hate worrying about my civic rank. Normally, I wouldn't give two shakes of a chocobo's tail feathers about it. Now that the Federation sends you to the slums if you don't try to raise it, I don't have a choice.
Shantytown.
Whoa, what happened to this place?
I know. How can it be so different from the next road over?
The moment Saronia joined the Federation, things around here took a turn for the worse. What could the Thane possibly be thinking?
Awesome.
You know, from the sound of it, they must have joined up with the Federation pretty recently.
I think now I'm starting to see what Princess Sarah meant.
Well, for now, why don't we see if we can go talk to that Thane guy about the League of S?
I'm probably wasting my breath, but try to watch what you say around here.
Sure.
Looks like the Thane's manor is at the very tippity the top of the town. Let's move it out.
I said for you to scram, kid!
Will you just listen to what I have to say?
Is that Refia?
You caught up.
What's going on here? They giving you trouble?
I already told them that the Thane is my uncle. I'm not allowed to talk to my own flesh and blood now?
I don't care who you're supposed to be, cause you ain't seeing him!
Dude, what?
Well, you see, sir, we are here to meet the Thane, on behalf of Princess Sarah of Cornelia. Have a look for yourselves. That's the Cornelian seal.
What now?
I expected better from you, considering you're practically our neighbors.
Yeah, you tell him, Rain.
Cornelia's got giants for emissaries? They got some kind of Royal Cornelia thing with them.
What? You sure?
Beats me. You gonna send him packing and take the risk?
Wait here. I'll go check with his Thane ship. The Thane says he'll see you.
Let's go, Refia. Huh?
Hey, the girl stays here.
Refia's part of our entourage.
That's right. She just anteceded us.
What?
Toodaloo. Thank you, guys. You're always there for me. No big deal.
Yeah, I mean, it wasn't a lie. We were all heading in more or less the same direction.
You must be the giant emissaries from Cornelia.
Oh, yes. We're here to...
I hear the Federation finally gave up and just invaded them. Are you telling me the invasion failed? Are you here to ask for my help?
Yes, they did try to invade, but for the moment... Who are you?
Why, Refia, is that you?
Who are you?
My dear, please. It's me, your uncle...
No! You are not Uncle Taka!
Wait, sorry, what?
Then I was right. If you've managed to see through this facade, then there's no mistake. You are a medium. Yes, I was wise to make sure you left town, and to ensure that you never returned.
Where's Uncle Taka?
Why, he's standing right in front of you. Make no mistake, little girl. This is your uncle.
What are you...
How intriguing. This must be an act of fate. The giants from the hills here, and with them a champion's medium. And not just any medium, one that bleeds the same blood as this body. It's more than fate. It has to be destiny. How can I not rise to it?
That answers that. He's the one who put up the threshold here.
He just changed sizes the way that you two do.
So, is he a Bahamutian soldier?
Well, he's nothing like the ones we fought so far. Be careful.
Come on.
I've got this.
Enemies are getting stronger for their HP, so...
Take this! Not done yet! Well, that ought to do it.
That wasn't so bad.
Oh, yeah!
Why are you stopping? Show me more. Does fate bind us? Has destiny aligned us? Show me! Sir Sigwarides! What? Why are you?
You are a fool to so much as inquire. An imbecile beyond belief to let a medium to champion a fire!
Okay.
That's not good.
Away from death, away from life they stay. Contain them or you'll...
Quick, this way!
Huh? Isn't that the same...
Well, are you guys coming or not?
Okay.
Run for your lives!
The gods would caution us. Is this a sign that will not go unchallenged? That there's no way to know the pieces are aligned?
Whew, that was too close.
Charlotta, thank you.
Huh? I just knew you would get yourselves in trouble. And boy, did you prove me right.
What do you call that creepy trick?
You were the creepy one here. Unbelievable. Would you just put these on, then take another look at the town?
What the honk?
Huh? Is that coming out of the sky?
Let them me! I want to have the turn. Hey, Revia, you should have a look too.
How do you explain this?
Don't expect any help from me on that one. After all, not even the visitor who left those monocles at my inn could tell me exactly what it's showing us or how. From what I was told, every member state in the Federation is trussed up like this. So, I thought I'd bring the lenses here, but maybe I didn't have to. The Thane was visibly crazy. What in Grimoire is going on? Okay, guess we'll file that one under no one knows.
So what do we do? We came here to ask about the League of S, but all we found was a lot more questions.
Sorry, did you say the League of S?
That's right.
Oh, if that's all it is, then maybe I can help you out.
You can?
Oh, sure. I know a few people right here in Saronia who should be able to get in touch with the League. I'll ask them to pass on your message.
Do you mean it? Thank you!
Charlotta's been around a lot longer than she looks, so she knows tons of people. Isn't that great?
Don't you talk about my age.
So, like, what's with you and the catamorphosis?
That is a very long story that I don't feel like telling. But I will say this. Cats get around.
Huh?
Yep.
Oh, that's cool.
Yep. So, the real question is, what are you two planning to bite off next?
We've still got a lot to puzzle over. But now that the League of S thing is settled, I think we'd better resume our quest to find mirages.
Yeah.
Plus, we've got that castle. And Mom to track down along the way, too.
Sounds pretty good to me.
From here, the best place to go next would have to be the low seas. In which case, you basically have no choice but to find a boat down at the docks.
I guess this is the last town on the continent. Okay then, we'll figure something out.
So what about you two?
Are you coming back to the Solace, Refia? The wolves have been taken care of now, so the only thing to fight off is the cold.
Sure. I need some time to digest this business with Uncle Taka. The Solace sounds great. If you'll have me.
Of course I will.
Well, you two, thank you so much for everything. Best of luck in all your adventures.
Thanks. Take care.
Hey, Charlotta. Thanks for stepping in to help.
Sure. Speaking of stepping in, I don't suppose you were planning to make it up to me? For trouncing on my tail?
Oh, so that really was you. Gosh, I was kinda hoping you'd forget.
Alright. So we're more or less done with this section.
A moment. What?
Alright.
Chapter 8, Buccaneer Blues.
So let's see. Refia said to borrow a boat at the docks and head to the low seas.
Well then, why don't we try asking around town? And see if anyone's renting them out.
Hey, did you hear? There's a real pirate ship in the harbor. It's so cool.
You're heading for the low seas? That's completely insane! I can't lend you a boat, but I'm rooting for you.
What's that? You want me to lend you my boat? But if I did that, I wouldn't be able to go fishing.
At this rate, we might as well swim to the low seas.
Well, you can't really blame them. They probably need every boat they've got to make ends meet.
Wait, hold your chocobos. Didn't somebody mention a pirate ship was parked at the pier?
Yeah, something like that. Why? What's your point?
I've got an idea. What if we beat up all the pirates and then Commodore their ship?
What? There's no way it'll be that easy.
Well, we don't have to go in with mirages blazing. We might just be able to sneak off with it. They're pirates, right? Who's gonna file a complaint?
I guess. It's definitely risky, but if we don't get our butts in gear, Refia's not uncle, or that freak in the creepy golden mask might come along and really rain on our parade.
Lesser of two evils it is. Docs, here we come.
All right.
Not exactly the most cheerful of the place.
Yeah, and it looks like mirages are roaming around too.
These docks need to get docked a few points. Let's watch our step.
Alright, let's take a quick look at our... Oops, not what I wanted to do. Not that. Just in case. Make sure we have something with a lot of water resistant. So 0, -50, -50, 50. Most we got is 50 plus 50, so 100. But our large is our weak to water. So we need to grab another one for water. Wow. Jimbo, you are leveling up super slow compared to the rest. So I need a large water type. Fortunately, almost all machines are weak to water. I mean, that's 25. See if we got anything better. 0, 50. How much does it weigh? 6 versus 7. With Mega Shark Wall. Alright, we're going to take a brief intermission for a couple of minutes. Alright, I'm back. So, we're gonna continue on with this place.
What have we got?
A cannon? What's it doing here?
Aha! Nice! It's a perfect... Ah! What just happened?
Naturally, this must be how the locals get around.
Uh-huh. Naturally.
Kind of a scary way to go around. Okay, I believe this is actually a mimic.
Hey! No fair sneaking up on
What?
us!
You kidding me?
I didn't even mean to do that. Oh, sure, why not? I've already caught one of these, so these things are pretty funny.
We did it!
Just realized something. Kind of wondering this for a while. Huh. So this guy can become stronger if you use an elixir on him. Gotcha. Okay, so before you lower the water, you always have to make sure that you go down, or not lower the water, raise the water. You want to make sure that you go down and get whatever's down here. Which down here is a treasure chest. Yeah, why not?
Good job.
Alright. Not a bad pull for items.
You are.
Yeah!
That wasn't so bad.
Ah.
Opportunity knocks.
Gotcha! Get it!
Alright, let's see. Oh yeah, I forgot there's nothing over here. Okay. So this one's a little bit confusing. So I'm not even gonna bother to go down there right now.
This won't take long.
No kid gloves for you.
Yeah!
Good job.
Sorry, I'm just kind of looking. Okay, I'm gonna wait on that for a moment. Alright, so let's see. I'm trying to remember how this puzzle works. It's been a while since I've done it. Let's see. Alright, that's what I want to make sure.
Wow, that creeped me out.
What do you mean?
That chime sounded like it could wake the dead.
You don't mean
Hey, I didn't say it!
Don't let your guard down.
Not end well for you. Was a good fight.
Oh yeah!
Yeah, dragon scale. Love those. Going in.
Don't let your guard down just because we're stronger.
Sorry, but this might not end well for you. This is it! Did it!
Good job.
7 X potions. That's pretty good. You know, at least one of these were a mimic.
What? You kidding me?
Where do you...
That was a good fight.
Predictable.
Lightning Spellstone. I love those Spellstones.
Ghosts?
I think this might be a rare mirage.
What? Oh, that's nothing.
Since when is it nothing?
Come on! Ow!
Yeah!
Victory!
Actually, I wonder if there are any actual random battles up here. I found a ship. Why can't I take this one? Apparently no random battles on this ship. Okay. Almost got it.
Well, that ought to do it.
Oh, yeah!
I'm really starting to get sick of all this cold.
Maybe you should have thought of that before you came up with this plan.
Yeah, Lon. Nobody ever said anything about having to fight past all these stupid mirages. Oh, well, I did read that cold weather helps keep you focused, so I guess it's not all that bad. See, shivering uses less energy than a...
Oh man, do I just love the cold. Well, come on, no time like the present.
Oops, didn't mean to do that. Remember.
That was a good fight.
Predictable.
Things I do for potions.
Opportunity knocks.
Gotcha! No trouble at all.
Oh, yeah!
no kid gloves for you.
That was a good fight.
Predictable.
Oh, this must be it. The pirate ship.
Yeah, I don't think there's any debate about that.
Let's be the sneaky. Gimme, gimme.
All right. I'm looking for the steering wheel. It's up this way.
I think we've got this one in the bag.
Yeah.
A fasty, Koopa. Not so fasty, Koopo. Thieving pirates, Koopo.
Huh? The pirates? Did they just call us pirates?
Well, I'd say the pot knows a kettle when it sees it.
Hey.
Koopo! All pots on deck, Koopo. We're outnumbered, Koopo.
Now what, Koopo?
Stop saying Koopo and fight, Koopo! Whoops.
Huh?
There's only one thing to do now, Koopo.
Get him, the Koopo!
Guys, we're not here to have fun.
And...
We're not here to have fun, Koopo.
better.
Much the better.
I think they're having way too much fun with that. Alright, well...
I've got this. Victory!
We have too many Phoenix Downs. Go figure.
You got us, Koopo!
Scurvy swabs, for shame!
It's Captain Ferris, Koopo!
Hello!
It's created a threshold!
That mirage must be mega powerful!
How kind of you gents to whip my crew into shape.
Oh, you're welcome. But I thought we just beat them up.
That's what she's saying, you doofus.
What are you, comedians? Too bad. If you've the brass to steal from pirates, then you know what comes next. So long, you clowns!
Clowns? Where?
Clowns? Why is it clowns, plural?
Yikes! Just to look at the size of that mirage!
Tama, it's time! Make yourself big!
Huh?
Yes, sir!
You can do that?
Guess not.
I should have known better than to even ask.
Ah, shoot. That's not what I wanted to do.
That all you've got?
Got the wrong button. Definitely strong. Wow. This might do me in. Wow. So yeah, when you're fighting Sildra, best to know what you're doing.
Don't give up! If we kick the bucket inside a threshold, we're all but the done for!
But they're too strong.
I have you now. Hide Refia all you want, but you can't play hide and seek with destiny. Fate has chosen us.
The Thane of Saronia? Why is he here?
He followed us here?
What the?
Out of the Hydra and into the Craft-the-Pot! What are we gonna do?
Doesn't this make you just want to kiss Kismet? These divine designs. Isn't fate great? Now that it's brought us together, anything could happen. Just imagine. Are we destined for something bigger? Or could it be our cookies are merely meant to crumble? Now, giants from the hills, these questions are all yours and mine to answer!
That's funny. Did nothing. Wow. Wow. It's like I can't hurt him.
You scoundrel! Find another ship to spew your bilge on!
So this is how the dice have rolled.
Wow.
Hey, clowns.
Huh?
Yes, ma'am.
Perhaps you'd care to explain. So, the Federation replaced Thane Taka with one of their soldiers.
Actually, we're not too sure about that ourselves.
But everything we've told you is true.
Honest to the goodness.
Well, believe me, I'd not put anything past those Federation dogs. But if they have monsters like that in power...
Hey, Captain Ferris, you wouldn't happen to know where they're headquartered. The Federation, I mean.
Bahamut's Citadel? No one knows a lick about that, lass.
It was worth a shot.
Why? Was that your reason for trying to steal my ship? To go off on some wild goose chase?
The whole idea was Lon's!
You don't say.
What, me? Oh, I would never, ever. I mean, I don't even like ships. Not that there's anything wrong with your... Oh, please don't hurt me.
Belay there, lad.
Okay.
You see, I might be able to help you gents on your way after all. If you are the giants from the hills, the ones the prophecy mentions, then I recall the same prophecy mentioning where you're supposed to go.
Huh? You mean there's more to it?
Ahoy, Mog! You've read the prophecy, haven't you?
I have, Kupo! The prophecy says quite clearly that the giants from the hills would collect 4 keys, open up a pathway to the Crystal Tower, brave its dangers, and mount the very heavens, Kupo!
4 keys, huh?
Wait, the Crystal Tower?
So, Mog, I don't suppose you know where the 4 keys might be?
I'm afraid I know of only the first one, Kupo.
It's one more than I do.
Kupo! The first key is said to lie in a... Oh, 'twas the Valley of Fire, Kupo!
Where's that?
I can think of one place. The Fire Valleys in Babel. Down to the south of the low seas.
There's those low seas again.
What labor, all these twists and little turns. But fate must be allowed to run its course.
Chapter 9. The Low Seas.
Okay, so like, all we gotta do is cross the low seas and find that Valley of Fire.
Well, I don't know. Are we really just gonna follow some random prophecy word for word? But what other leads do we have? Fine, I guess we'll run with it.
Huh? What?
Captain Ferris, can you tell us how to get to the low seas?
Perhaps. But I'll not be lending you this ship. For one, she can't venture down sea, even if I were feeling generous. Ah, wait. Ahoy! Mog! Is our guest still aboard?
Guest, Kupo?
You know who. Oi, the lass in glasses.
Oh, from the lead, Kupo. She might be, Kupo. I'll go look, Kupo.
You need something?
Sorry to detain you.
I thought we were done with our transaction. Did you find some sort of problem with the cargo?
No, the goods were sound. I've another quandary, if you'll hear me out.
What's that?
These gents here have business in the low seas.
Who are they?
The giants from the hills. In the flesh.
What?
Ta-da!
Cut that out! Oh. Sorry about Lon. I guess we might be the giants from the prophecy, but honestly, we don't know.
Very intriguing.
So, they need a boat. And as I recall, you've got one.
Well, if it's true about the Thane, that he's some kind of monstrous Bahamutian doppelganger, then we don't owe him anything. Which means that the boat is up for grabs.
Aye.
Wait, up for grabs? What do you mean?
Oh, my group had some business to attend to in Saronia, so we presented the Thane with a boat. Some might call it a bribe.
You don't need to wheel in the deal with a bunch of no-good monsters like that.
Yeah.
You're not even listening.
Yeah.
So you're absolutely certain? You saw the Thane undergo a transformation?
Aye. And then Sildra let him have it.
Okay. Well, don't get me wrong. I can see that they're giants. But I can also see they've got some growing up to do. Do you think they'll survive the trip?
Huh. One splash in the low seas can't stop a prophecy.
Well, I guess you win. You can take the fast craft down to the low seas.
Oh, sweet!
Thank you so much!
Although, that whispering wasn't very encouraging.
Okay, come see me when you're ready. I'll take you to the boat.
So long.
Ready to go? Okay, right this way.
Godspeed, gents.
Thanks. Oh, right. Where's my manners? Sorry we tried to rob you.
We really didn't mean to cause you trouble.
You can make it up to me. Perhaps. If you survive. Farewell.
Huh? Come on, this way.
All the fancy ships there. The fast craft looks better.
Wait, where does that road go?
It's the way back to town. I mean, isn't that how you got here? The other road is crawling with mirages. Nobody uses that one anymore.
Dude! Oh, I so wish we knew about that coming in.
Well, that figures. I thought something about these docks smelled fishy.
But at least we found some good the mirages. No worries, the right?
Yeah, no worries at all.
Here she is. Just give me a sec. I set the helm to autopilot, so it'll take you right to the low seas. Now get going, before the Thane or the rest of the Federation catch on.
Wow, you're just as nice as a peach.
Thank you for everything.
Bye now. Don't come back and haunt me.
Huh?
What?
Well, at least it's starting to warm up.
Ah, yeah. The breeze is really nice.
I can't believe they loaned us this great boat. We really lucked you out this time.
Dude, I know, right? We don't even have to steer it. I love the easy life.
But Lon...
Hmm?
Aren't you just a little worried about what Ferris and Quista said?
Now that you mention it, they did kind of make it to sound like we weren't gonna live out the day.
Pretty much.
Wonder why.
What's so bad about the low seas? We're just going south, right? You know, somewhere lower down on the map or something.
What if they're called low because of all the low lives living there?
That could be it.
Hey, Rain?
Huh?
Is it just me, or is the river getting more whooshy?
You think so?
Rain, all of a sudden, I'm suddenly getting this really bad sudden feeling.
Yeah, me too.
Bad feeling? About the what?
Oh, wow.
Note to self. The low seas are not south.
What the honking honk?
They are literally straight down!
Jelly sandwich!
How are we alive?
Tama, you still with us?
Never been the better.
But, hey, don't do that on my head. Now that our boat's busted, how are we supposed to get where we're going?
Don't ask me. Nobody likes a bully.
Looks like you snakes need to be taught a lesson. No trouble at all.
That wasn't so bad.
Huh, looks like even Mirages have to put up with mean old bullies.
Take care.
Bye-bye.
Rain, come on.
Huh? What?
We're Mirage Keepers. If you're gonna let him just swim away, then you're doing exactly the right thing.
Hmm? Young Mirage Keepers, my mini mantis here tells me that you saved his life. I thank you.
It talked with words.
Wow, a talking the Mirage.
Seriously?
No. Tell me what a pair of keepers like you are doing all the way out here.
Well...
Then I shall help you find this Bevel. You are free to ride on my back.
Dude!
Are you sure?
Oh, yes. I'll be your fast craft, or my best approximation of what a fast craft is.
Just taking a quick gander around, see if there's anything I missed. Doesn't look like it.
Now, off we go. I know little about the world above. Let a look.
Something swimming around over there.
I don't like the look of it one the bit.
Why not?
Lon, does this not remind you of anything?
Hey, let's try touching it.
Oh, please don't!
Huh?
Whoa! What was that?
Oh, real actual people. I thought I might have been seeing things.
Who are you?
Oh, my bad. My name's Riku. Man, I wish that Mirage hadn't come along and trashed my boat, because I was having a great day of treasure hunting. I'm a good swimmer, so it's no biggie, but I was really starting to get pooped. Then I spotted you guys sailing along on top of old Adamantis here. So, is there some story behind all this?
The more the merrier. Enjoy the cruise.
Thank you! Man, how totally awesome are you Mirage Keepers? It can't be easy befriending an Adamantis.
Honestly, I think we just happened to bump into a really nice one.
Oh, so you're trying to get to the Babel region, right? You need to set a course that way.
So, shall we be on our way?
Off we go!
Take it away!
Let's go!
Which way do we go from here?
Well...
Do. Alright, the Rainbow Shore.
Chapter 10. Too warm a welcome.
Thanks for all the help.
Nonsense. No trouble at all.
Thanks for showing us the way, Riku.
No problem. I needed a little breather anyway.
So, where are you headed from here?
Hey, there's this place I've been trying to reach. Would you mind if I hitched a ride a bit longer?
Sure, I must head back myself. Not a problem.
Thanks a bunch. Okay then, back to my regularly scheduled, totally awesome treasure hunting.
Good luck, and be careful.
See ya!
Bye, Adamantis! I'll come back and imprison you one day, don't you worry! Right, so, what's next?
Well, first, why don't we look for a town?
Be careful. Whatever's up ahead, it's causing my Mirage Dart to go the bonkers.
Alright, there's one of the newer Mirages from
Let's
Maxima.
make this quick.
Do your worst.
Drummond.
Take this! That was a good fight.
Victory!
Okay. So next up is the Dragon Scars. Gonna go ahead and switch out Mirror Jewels on Lawn from fire to water, I guess. Okay, so this place is kind of big. I'm gonna do my best to try to get through it.
You don't want to take a spill down these the cliffs.
Oh, come on. How old do you think me and Rain are? What? Oh.
Hey, Lon, slapstick's less funny if you die from it. Let's make this quick.
Well, that ought to do it.
That wasn't so bad. The paths here are treacherous.
Yeah, watch your step or you... Whoop!
Wow, it's even funnier the second time.
Yep.
Sorry, but this might not end well for you. Did it!
Predictable. Wow. Wow, it's even funnier the second time.
Oh, that's kind of annoying.
Man, I wish I was as strong as a dragon. I'd be all like,
Which would make you one strange dragon, but I agree. The mirages we're facing have been getting tougher and tougher.
You want us to blow them up?
That's explode, and while I'd love to give you credit for the first 4 letters, you clearly weren't listening. Let's make this quick.
Do your worst.
Okay.
Yeah.
All right.
I was listening. They're mental resistors.
Ugh, that's clearly what you've got. Don't let your guard down, just...
Well for you. All right.
That wasn't so bad.
Alright, I'm going to go ahead and speed this up a little bit. I'm going to take off HP++, and I'm going to go ahead and put on the read ahead mirror jewel if I can find it. There it is. Because I want to speed up this area a little bit.
I'm ready when you are.
No trouble at all.
So, Tama, could you tell us more about exploiting resistances?
Kaboom!
Would you stop?
Right! Where was I? Oh, you...
But if...
Not too worried about their conversations.
You can reduce the damage you take from flames.
Dude, it all makes sense now.
What? The elemental...
Oh, sure. Basically, we need to...
Huh? Whoa!
What?
You were the right.
Somehow you understood what to...
That much is the obvious.
No one in her right mind would put lawn and wise in the same sentence.
Well, that ought to do it.
Victory!
Yep, I'm aware. This is area 3.
Let's make this quick.
Do your worst.
Okay! Predictable.
Pretty easy opponent. Yes, yes, yes. This area is actually very much mandatory. Oops, I missed something.
Sorry, but this might not end well for you.
All right.
So many Phoenix Downs. I think it was expecting me to die.
gimme! Nathan knows how to play defense.
I guess we'll have to give it what it wants.
Almost there. Alright, might as well go for it.
Rain? Do you hear something? Gosh, who knew the winds of Babel could be so toasty?
Lon! Shrink now!
Holy mom-bombs!
Get ready!
Please don't eat me! I taste awful!
Yeah, we all taste bad, but especially Lon.
He'll make you the one to barf!
You don't have to be mean about it.
Shoot dice. Alright.
No trouble at all. Yay for miracles.
Now is our chance to run past them.
Yeah, good.
It's behind the me, isn't it?
Final heaven! Whoa! It finally worked! Oh, I can celebrate later. Come on, this way! Hurry!
The two of them have started something. Mediums have been awakening one after the next.
Then you mean the Azure prophecy is coming true. So what? No matter how many champions arise, the laws of this world are beyond their power to change.
The only force that can change those laws is the almighty power of a true king.
We must fulfill the Crimson Prophecy. And swiftly. Are we agreed?
Yes.
Thanks again! You really saved our biscuits to back there.
Who knew they came in sets?
I'm just glad you're all right. Huge dragons live in the scars. You're lucky you only ran into the two. Normally people don't set foot near the place, but I heard all the ruckus and knew something must be up.
It's a good thing you did. Gotta say though, you pack quite a punch.
Oh, well, I might have gotten lucky.
Huh?
That's actually one of my master's moves. That was the first time I ever managed to pull it off. Oh, I live to the north of here, in a town called Nibelheim. Come on by, if you get a chance.
I guess she's a champion too.
I'll say, she sure punches like one.
Makes you wonder what her master must be like.
All right. She's a Babel region.
She said her town was north of here, didn't she?
Yeah. Wait, I think I can actually see it from here.
Ooh. Something about that place makes my fur crawl. I don't know what it is, but it gives me the heebie-the-jeebies.
Knew I got something cool. But I'm gonna go ahead and go into Agar there. Even though it's not the town that I'm supposed to go to.
Wow, this is a charming little town. But something feels kind of, I don't know, off about it. I can't quite put my finger on what it is.
I think it might be a good idea for us to keep a low profile around here.
Why's that?
Because... Oh, just do it!
Okay. Low profile, Tama.
Okay, Roger the Wilco.
Hey, did you know about the Nimble Mar... I'd really like to run a race against them one of these days, but I don't want to start a race with them only to have them attack me, so I was hoping you could check out how strong they are for me first. Oh, they're called Cactuars. If you can defeat a handful of them for me, then I'll be able to tell how strong they are.
Okay. Nothing else going on here. We can go to Nibelheim real quick.
Are you guys seeing this town?
Yeah, that's where Tifa lives?
It makes Ninewood Hills look the humble.
Chapter 11. Crimson and Azure.
Hang on a sec. I don't see any chain on the place.
Well, maybe they're like Cornelia, and they haven't been annexed by the Federation.
Good point. Sorry,
Huh?
Corn, what?
It can't be. Nice. Great memory there.
Hey there, guys. It is you, right?
Hey, super punchy girl.
Hi. How are you doing, Tifa?
It's so good to see you.
Same here. Hey, I have to ask, what are two keepers and a mirage doing way down here in Babel?
Oh yeah. I guess we never told you, did we?
Oh, good. I was starting to worry. What if I accidentally saved a couple of bad apples from the Bahamut army?
It's weird. Why does everybody keep thinking that we're Bahamutian soldiers?
I don't know. I guess they don't see many Mirage Keepers anymore, unless they're working for the bad guys.
Yeah. And not just keepers, giants too. These days, they all seem to be fighting for Bahamut. I guess it makes sense in a way. They say the Federation conquered their homeland long ago.
Dude.
Still, the prophecy's a hot topic around Nibelheim. Everyone in town has heard of the giants from the hills.
I'm not sure I like being a celebrity.
Anyway, so you're looking for the Valley of Fire?
Unfortunately, that's the only real clue that we've got.
The Valley of Fire. Everyone knows that bit, but no one's sure which valley is the right one.
What do you mean?
If you're looking for fiery valleys, this region is full of them. But that's just it. Any one of those valleys could be the one the prophecy is talking about. Oh, right! I forgot there's a summoner in town doing research on the valley. She might know.
Alright. So, we are gonna go ahead and end this here, more or less. I'm actually going to double check. Take a look at this. I don't need this anymore. I probably will need a fire one. Smash is what I need, so I'm gonna go ahead and grab my smasher. I always forget what he's got for elemental resistances. He's pretty good. So he'll be what I use when I go in. We're doing pretty good on leveling up Ultimate Weapon, Devil Wolf, and Sylphine. Let's take a look at their Mirage boards before we go. this one? Yep, I did. Okay, it's this one way over here. I guess I'll go ahead and take Dark Resistance, why not? That's interesting. Seeing a huge ass board. And got it. That's interesting. I have a lot of choices for my seeds. Let's see. So many choices. I'm gonna go ahead and get rid of these two, and then Alright, I think this is a pretty good stopping point for day 2. We've made a hell of a lot of progress. Next time when I jump in, it will be me going back to Ninewood Hills, getting rid of some of those pesky Phoenix Downs, and going back and getting the treasure for those, as well as maybe, I don't know, we'll see what happens. I might do some intervention. I might not. I might just decide to skip intervention quest entirely for the time being, because who needs champions, right? Because I don't have any champions. Who needs any stinking champions? But I might also get rid of some mirror jewels. I think it is kind of cool that I can just simply put on any number of mirror jewels. Just kind of make this game go a little bit quicker. Right now I'm running super defensively on Rain, and I don't think I necessarily need to. Wonder where it went. Wow. Oh, they go to the top. Okay, that's kind of annoying. Alright, so I might change that next time. So until then, it'll probably be tomorrow. It might be a little bit later. It depends on the time, or roughly about the same time. So thank you again, everyone that came to watch. And if you're watching this later on, thank you again for watching all the way till the end. I made it all the way to Nibelheim without a hitch. I kind of do have one regret, and that is not beating Cedra when I clearly probably could have. I really mispressed there, so in the future, hopefully it'll work a lot better. Thank you again for watching.